Hello, it's Manjun here. So here is another set of questions that have been sent to me during the past few months. I'll be answering more technical questions this time around. So for the first question, where do you buy your PHOTOCARD sleeves? So the PHOTOCARD sleeves I use are from Ultra Pro, and I bought them from a physical store in Manila called Neutral Grounds. The branch I visit is the one in Trinoma. Second question, what camera do you use for your FANCAMS? So the camera I use is a Canon PowerShot SX230. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. This point-and-shoot camera is actually an old version. I think we bought this like 4 to 5 years ago, maybe even 6 years ago, I don't know. But honestly, it's a good enough camera for FANCAMS. If you guys watched my show Champion in Manila FANCAMS, I was actually seated in the farthest section in the arena, so the quality is really good. Good enough, rather. But if you're looking for a new point-and-shoot camera to buy, I suggest buying the Canon PowerShot G1X Mark II instead. Third question, how do you record your phone or your MacBook screen? I actually get asked this a lot, so I think it's about time that I explained how I do it. So to record my phone screen, what I do is I connect my iPhone to my MacBook using a lightning cable. Afterwards, I open QuickTime and then I go to File. Then I click New Movie Recording. If I wish to record my MacBook screen, I click New Screen Recording. Fourth question, how do you edit your videos? So I don't really edit my videos in a particular way. Honestly, I'm not the best editor because I tend to rush everything. So if you're really particular with details, you'll notice that there are a lot of editing mistakes in my videos. But in order to produce a decent video, what I can suggest is that first, of course, you should get good footage. In order to get good footage, I suggest you use a tripod or you film somewhere with good lighting. Don't be like me, basically. And then once you're editing, all you really have to do is compile everything you've filmed and cut out the unnecessary parts. So for the fifth and last question, do you suggest getting pulp royalty for Bangtan's next concert in Manila? I actually get this question a lot and I'm not really fond of repeating myself over and over again, so let me just explain it in this video. So for those who don't know, pulp royalty is equivalent for VVIP in typical concert. So a pulp royalty ticket usually includes the first, second row seats or a good queue number if you're in the pit and an idol fan experience. For Bangtan, it's usually HIGHTOUCH. So the price for pulp royalty is no joke. For Epilogue, it was 15,000 pesos and that's around $300 or more. I'm not really sure about the current currency conversion. And honestly, if you're only buying pulp royalty for the HIGHTOUCH, it won't be worth it at all. I think HIGHTOUCH will only be worth it if you didn't have to pay for it, like if it's raffled or something. The HIGHTOUCH experience for the Red Bullet was 10 times better. I think the reason why the HIGHTOUCH for Epilogue was generally unsatisfying was because they had really strict security and Bangtan only had their one hand out and it was so quick that I haven't processed what was happening and was already done. Then again, if you're in it for the best concert experience, I suggest you get pulp royalty because aside from the HIGHTOUCH, as I mentioned earlier, pulp royalty will also entitle you to a good view of the concert. But of course, there are also a lot of other factors to consider, so I suggest if you're interested in getting pulp royalty, you think long and hard about it, do your research, consult from people who've bought pulp royalty before. You can ask me if you want, so you'll be able to make a decision. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any more to ask, just ask away. I will be making a video just like this in the future. So thank you for watching as always and see you guys next time.